Oh, I just got back from Taipei. It was crazy cool. And I have to say, it was pretty much the best photography sessions I've ever had in my whole life. Being able to shoot, weird parts of New York and even here in Tokyo has been a highlight of my life. But I have to say, Taipei was out of control. There's something about going to a city that is, has like all that high-end shopping you want, but then it's got this weird underbelly of the seediness and this grime in all in the same neighborhood. There was something interesting about that, and I loved shooting it. During the day, my wife and I just sort of cruised down a lot of, I don't want to say hot spots, but a lot of these sort of famous streets that had just all sorts of cool boutiques and really interesting scenes. Backing up, I really thought long and hard about how I'm going to shoot Taipei and Taiwan. I wanted to exclusively shoot film. So I consulted a few friends on, hey, what do you think this film will do or that film, or what are your suggestions, right? Because I don't shoot a whole lot of color film. It's not really my thing. Black and white, no problem. But I wanted to shoot Taipei in color. And I was about ready to go to the camera store to pick up, blocks of whatever film. And then I thought, that's a total pain in my ass. So I'm going to just shoot digital. And then that led me to a little bit of research on, how tight are the streets, what kind of focal length might I want. So I just brought the Q. This is the original Q Type 116, and I have a black mist diffusion filter on here. The 1/4 grade. I really like the amount of haze that it delivers, and I knew that 28 was going to be good for Taipei because I wanted to get into these small streets. I just really enjoyed this lens. I mean, you really can't beat this lens. Period, hands down, if you want to go, super sharp, super fast. And I wouldn't say that I shot wide open the whole trip, but more often than not. This camera really pulled through. I often shot with the auto ISO, and then I would adjust my f-stop, and generally keeping my shutter speed at 250. If I was looking for something with a lot of action, I'd go to 500 or 1000, and the auto ISO would sort of take care of the exposure. And just had a great time. There were only a couple times where I wanted a longer focal length. 50, 75, 90. That would have been cool because I was standing on one side of the street looking at these buildings and seeing like just a cool facade or like some sort of, I don't know, sculpture or something on the building that I wanted to zoom into. I was not able to. And as I got closer with a 28, you know, I'm having to shoot up like this, and it kind of sucked. Regardless, the Q did an amazing job. 28mm is my suggestion if you're going to go to Taipei, because you might be in these small little streets and you're going to want a wide angle lens. It seems like Taipei hasn't really been on many of my friends' radar lately. There have been a couple folks that have gone, shot some amazing scenes, killer photos, and I had another friend that left today, and I'm sure she's going to do great work too. And I'm just so excited to see what everybody has to shoot because I want to go back. And I want to go back to places I haven't been. It's a big, big city. I still want to get back to those little tiny streets, those little tiny areas where, like, I'm obviously the only foreigner in the area. And you know, the people were so cool. I really got tons of smiles, you know, when I'm walking up to somebody like this guy, for instance. He was all smiles. He's like, yeah, come on, take some photos. And the other thing, I encountered more people speaking English in Taipei during like one day than I've seen like in a month in Japan. And that may sound really weird, but man, it was just a delight. Anyway, I really want to go back. So if you have suggestions on places that have really captured something that means a lot for you, like, I want to know. I want to go. I want to see more. I want to shoot more. I will leave some map links in the description so you can see where I went. And I think that next time I go, like, hopefully I'll have your suggestions, and I'm definitely going to shoot film. Thanks for dropping by.